Today, we come together to honor and remember those we've recently lost, along with others whose lives have inspired and touched so many. On this October 11th, 2025, we take a moment to reflect on their journeys, celebrate their achievements, and hold their memories close with love and respect. We'll also share updates on WWE stars navigating personal challenges, moments that have moved fans around the world. Join us as we remember, celebrate, and stay connected to these stories of courage, passion, and resilience, keeping their legacies alive for everyone who cherishes them. Kerry Von Erich, born on February 3, 1960, in Dallas, Texas, was a celebrated American professional wrestler whose talent and charisma left a lasting mark on the sport. As a member of the legendary Von Erich wrestling family, Kerry grew up in the spotlight, with wrestling running through his blood. He made his professional debut in 1978 and quickly gained attention for his athletic ability, striking looks, and magnetic personality. Fans knew him as the modern-day warrior, and he became famous for his powerful moves and signature finisher, the tornado punch. Throughout the 1980s, Kerry emerged as one of the top stars in professional wrestling. He captured multiple championships, most notably the NWA World Heavyweight Championship in 1984, defeating Ric Flair in a career-defining match. That victory cemented his place among wrestling's elite, and his hero-like persona resonated deeply with fans. He was more than just a skilled wrestler. He was someone audiences felt connected to, a charismatic performer who could draw them into every match. But behind the fame and cheers, Kerry's life was often filled with struggle. The pressures of being a public figure in a family so deeply intertwined with wrestling took a toll, and he battled personal issues, including substance abuse. Even more heart-wrenching were the losses within his own family. Several of his brothers, including David and Mike, died tragically, leaving Kerry to carry the weight of grief while maintaining his career in the ring. He continued to wrestle for promotions like World Championship Wrestling, WCW, and the World Wrestling Federation, WWF, showing resilience despite his pain. Tragically, Kerry Von Erich's life ended when he died by suicide at just 33 years old. His passing shocked fans and fellow wrestlers alike, leaving an emptiness that highlighted both the pressures of professional wrestling and the fragility of life. Today, Kerry is remembered not only for his incredible wrestling talent and memorable matches, but also for his humanity, the joys, struggles, and enduring spirit of a man who gave everything to the sport he loved. Cesar Cuauhtemoc Gonzalez Barron, better known as Silver King, was a true icon of Mexican wrestling, carrying on the legacy of his father, the legendary Dr. Wagner. From the very beginning, Silver King embraced the vibrant world of lucha libre, stepping into the ring with a dazzling silver mask and a determination to make his own mark. He quickly earned a reputation for his technical skill and athleticism, blending high-flying maneuvers with precise grappling in a way that captivated fans. Silver King's talent didn't stay confined to Mexico. He gained international recognition, particularly during his time with World Championship Wrestling, WCW, where he competed alongside some of the biggest names in wrestling. But it was in his homeland that he truly shone, especially as part of a formidable tag team with El Texano. Together, they thrilled audiences, capturing championships and delivering matches that showcased not just their athleticism, but their chemistry and creativity in the ring. Fans were drawn not only to his skill, but also to his charisma, which made every appearance feel special. Outside the squared circle, Silver King proved he was more than just a wrestler. He ventured into acting, most notably appearing in the 2006 comedy Nacho Libre with Jack Black. Even in film, his presence was magnetic, and he brought the same energy and charm that made him a fan favorite in wrestling. Tragically, Silver King's life was cut short on May 11, 2019, when he suffered a heart attack during a match in London at the age of 51. The wrestling community was left in shock, mourning the loss of a performer who had given so much to his craft. Yet, his legacy continues to live on, inspiring a new generation of luchadors and fans alike. Silver King's story is one of passion, dedication, and the courage to follow in his father's footsteps while carving out his own path. Though he is no longer with us, his contributions to wrestling and entertainment remain unforgettable, and the memory of his skill, flair, and infectious personality continues to resonate with everyone who admired him. Hana Kimura was a rising star in the world of professional wrestling, born on September 3, 1997, in Yokohama, Kanagawa, Japan. Growing up as the daughter of Kyoko Kimura, a former professional wrestler, Hana was surrounded by the wrestling world from an early age. This early exposure fueled her passion for the sport, and she began training at just 15 years old. By 2016, she made her professional debut with World Wonder Ring stardom, quickly standing out for her unique style, agility, and engaging presence in the ring. Hana wasn't just talented, she had a way of connecting with people. Her charisma, athleticism, and storytelling ability made every match feel personal, drawing fans into her journey with every move she made. She participated in numerous high-profile matches and tournaments, proving that she was not only skilled, but also dedicated to her craft. Her popularity extended beyond the wrestling world when she appeared on the Netflix reality show Terrace House, Tokyo, 2019 to 2020. The show introduced her to a wider audience, and fans admired her warmth, honesty, and the genuine energy she brought both on-screen and in the ring. Tragically, Hana's life was cut short when she passed away at the age of 22. Her death, ruled a suicide, shocked the wrestling community and her fans worldwide. It also highlighted the devastating effects of cyberbullying and the pressures young talents face in the public eye. In the days following her passing, heartfelt tributes poured in from fellow wrestlers, friends, and fans, all reflecting the deep impact she had made in her short life. Though Hana's journey was brief, her legacy continues to resonate. She is remembered not only for her exceptional talent and performances, but also for her kindness, courage, and the joy she brought to those who followed her career. Hana Kimura's story is a poignant reminder of the importance of empathy, mental health awareness, and the support we owe one another, both inside and outside the spotlight. Her spirit and passion for wrestling remain an inspiration to fans and athletes alike, ensuring she will never be forgotten. Candi Devine, born on January 1, 1959, was a beloved professional wrestler whose career left an indelible mark on women's wrestling. Known for her charisma, athleticism, and larger-than-life personality, she became a familiar face in the wrestling world during the 1980s and 1990s, competing in notable promotions like the World Wrestling Federation, WWF, and All Japan Women's Pro Wrestling. Her performances in the ring weren't just about skill, they were about storytelling, showmanship, and connecting with the audience in a way that few could. Devine's wrestling style was a perfect blend of athletic prowess and theatrical flair. She had a rare ability to captivate fans, making each match feel important and each moment memorable. As a competitor, she faced some of the top female wrestlers of her era and claimed several championships, including prestigious women's titles across multiple promotions. Her success in the ring helped pave the way for future generations of female wrestlers, proving that women could headline matches, draw crowds, and shine in a male-dominated industry. Beyond her achievements, Candi Devine was cherished for her warmth, generosity, and mentorship. She devoted herself to helping younger wrestlers develop their craft, offering guidance and encouragement with genuine care. Her positive attitude and dedication to empowering women in the sport left a lasting impression on everyone she worked with. Her passing at the age of 63 was a profound loss to the wrestling community. Tributes poured in from fans and colleagues who remembered not only her impressive career, but also her kindness, humor, and unwavering support for those around her. Candi Devine's legacy is felt not just in the titles she won or the matches she headlined, but in the doors she helped open and the lives she touched along the way. Even today, her influence endures. She is remembered as a trailblazer who championed women in professional wrestling and as a figure whose passion, talent, and heart made a difference both inside and outside the ring. Candi Devine's name continues to shine in wrestling history, a true pioneer whose spirit inspires wrestlers and fans alike. Haystacks Calhoun was one of the most unforgettable figures in professional wrestling, a man whose presence in the ring was impossible to ignore. Born January 3, 1934, in Jonesboro, Arkansas, he grew into a towering figure, standing 6 feet 5 inches tall and weighing around 600 pounds at his peak. His massive size, combined with a magnetic personality, made him a fan favorite throughout the 1960s and 1970s. Calhoun's journey into wrestling began in the late 1950s. From the start, he stood out, not just for his size, but for the surprising agility and strength he displayed despite his enormous frame. Audiences were drawn to his persona, the good-natured hillbilly, who was both imposing and endearing. This character resonated with fans, helping him become a regular headliner in some of the era's biggest wrestling promotions, including the National Wrestling Alliance, NWA, and the World Wrestling Federation, WWF. In these arenas, he faced off against some of the top stars of the day, often leaving a lasting impression with his sheer presence. One of Calhoun's most famous moves, the Haystacks Slam, showcased his remarkable athleticism and power. But his appeal went beyond just wrestling technique. He had a charm that made fans root for him, whether he was dominating in the ring or simply making an appearance on television. Over the years, he crossed over into popular culture, appearing in TV shows and movies, which helped cement his status as more than just a wrestling star. He became a recognizable icon. Despite the larger-than-life persona, life outside the ring had its challenges. Like many wrestlers, Calhoun faced health issues later in life. He passed away at the age of 76, leaving behind a legacy that goes far beyond wins and losses. Haystacks Calhoun is remembered not just for his size or his wrestling career, but for the warmth, charisma, and joy he brought to audiences. He remains a symbol of an era when professional wrestling captured the imagination of fans everywhere, and his memory lives on as a true legend of the sport. Gianna Jean Idadio, better known to fans worldwide as Liv Morgan, was born on June 8, 1994, in Morristown, New Jersey, into a close-knit family that fostered her curiosity, determination, and ambitious nature from a young age. Growing up, Liv exhibited a remarkable blend of creativity, energy, and athleticism, excelling in school sports while also exploring artistic and performance-based activities. These formative experiences allowed her to channel her natural drive into constructive pursuits, developing both physical strength and a comfort with performing in front of audiences. Her early fascination with professional wrestling began during her teenage years, drawn not just by the spectacle of larger-than-life characters, but also by the storytelling, athleticism, and drama intrinsic to the sport. Liv often watched her favorite wrestlers on television, analyzing their moves, character work, and how they connected with audiences, developing a deep appreciation for the craft. This passion transformed into ambition, propelling her to seek out training at professional wrestling schools, where she immersed herself in rigorous routines, mastering technical skills, in-ring psychology, and endurance training necessary to withstand the physically demanding world of wrestling. Her journey was not instantaneous. It involved months of strenuous training, learning to manage pain, and overcoming self-doubt. Yet she embraced each challenge with unwavering determination. By the time she made her WWE debut on June 27, 2015, Liv had already developed a strong sense of identity as a performer, combining natural charisma with honed athletic skills, quickly earning the attention and admiration of fans. Early in her career, she faced the realities of life as a professional wrestler, including relentless travel, grueling schedules, and the physical toll of matches. Yet she approached each obstacle with resilience, recognizing that success required both dedication to craft and the ability to cultivate a genuine connection with audiences who valued authenticity as much as skill. Rise in WWE and association with the Judgment Day, Liv Morgan's WWE journey has been defined by consistent growth, adaptability, and a rare ability to captivate audiences beyond her in-ring abilities. Initially performing on the Raw brand, she steadily built a reputation as a dynamic and energetic performer, distinguishing herself through a high-flying, fast-paced style complemented by nuanced storytelling that made her matches compelling on multiple levels. As she honed her craft, Liv demonstrated an exceptional capacity to evolve her character, seamlessly shifting from an underdog persona to a more complex figure, capable of blending athleticism with emotional depth. One of the most pivotal chapters in her career was joining the Judgment Day, a faction renowned for its dominance and intricate storytelling, which offered her a platform to showcase new dimensions of her persona. Within the stable, Liv transitioned from a solo performer to a collaborative figure, learning to balance her individual strengths with the strategic dynamics of group storytelling. This evolution required her to navigate the pressures of increased visibility, frequent high-profile appearances, and the rigorous physical demands of performing multiple times per week, all while sustaining peak performance. Yet, Liv's dedication to her craft and audience remained unwavering, allowing her to thrive in an environment that could easily overwhelm less disciplined athletes. Her time in the Judgment Day solidified her reputation as a performer capable of blending athletic excellence with strategic character development, earning respect not only from fans, but also from peers and industry commentators, who recognized her ability to sustain performance under the intense spotlight of WWE programming. This period also reinforced her understanding of wrestling as a multifaceted profession, one where success depends as much on emotional intelligence, resilience, and adaptability as it does on raw physical skill. Health challenges and injuries. Throughout her career, Liv Morgan has encountered the unavoidable physical risks associated with professional wrestling, experiences that underscore both her vulnerability and remarkable resilience. Among her most publicized setbacks was a dislocated shoulder, an injury that required careful medical attention, disciplined rehabilitation, and a thoughtful approach to returning to performance without compromising long-term health. While some public discussions exaggerated the impact of such injuries, the reality highlighted the delicate balance professional wrestlers must strike between pushing their bodies to meet performance demands and protecting themselves against long-term damage. Liv approached her recovery with patience and determination, adhering to medical guidance and utilizing physical therapy to regain strength, flexibility, and confidence in her shoulder. Beyond the physical rehabilitation, the experience demanded considerable mental and emotional fortitude, as she navigated the uncertainty of how the injury might affect her career trajectory, storyline involvement, and fan engagement. Throughout this period, she maintained open communication with her audience via social media and interviews, sharing her journey in a way that fostered empathy and reinforced her connection with fans. Her experience illustrates the multifaceted nature of injury in professional wrestling. It is not merely a physical setback, but also a test of emotional resilience, discipline, and professional patience. These challenges also serve as a reminder of the physical toll the sport takes, emphasizing that every match, high-flying move, and repeated training session carries inherent risk, and that longevity in the profession requires careful attention to health management, rehabilitation, and realistic goal setting. Career rumors, speculation, and public perception. Like many high-profile performers, Liv Morgan's career has been accompanied by ongoing speculation regarding storyline directions, title opportunities, and backstage dynamics. While rumors are an unavoidable aspect of the wrestling world, they reflect the unpredictable nature of the industry, where opportunities often depend on timing, creative decisions, and broader organizational strategy rather than pure talent alone. Liv has navigated this environment with professionalism and composure, maintaining focus on her performance while ignoring distractions that could undermine her growth. Public perception and media commentary are constant forces in professional wrestling, and Morgan has developed the acumen to handle scrutiny constructively, recognizing that external narratives do not define her skill, dedication, or impact on audiences. Fans and analysts frequently note that her career success is a product of consistent work ethic, authenticity, and innovative in-ring storytelling, highlighting that her connection with audiences stems as much from her relatability and emotional engagement as it does from championship wins. By managing speculation with strategic focus, Liv demonstrates the mental resilience necessary to sustain a long-term career in wrestling, emphasizing that professional growth requires maintaining perspective, prioritizing craft over distraction, and building a reputation grounded in integrity and consistent performance. This ability to navigate public perception alongside the physical demands of wrestling underscores her maturity as both a performer and a professional in a high-pressure, highly scrutinized industry. Financial considerations and career sustainability. The financial reality of professional wrestling is a significant factor in understanding Liv Morgan's career, reflecting a balance between performance obligations, health considerations, and long-term stability. While WWE contracts provide a measure of financial security, they are inherently linked to continuous performance, peak physical conditioning, and the demands of frequent travel. This necessitates proactive financial planning, as wrestlers must account for both present income and future needs, including medical care, injury rehabilitation, and potential career transitions outside the ring. Liv has demonstrated an understanding of this reality by diversifying her professional presence, leveraging fan engagement, social media influence, and endorsement possibilities to supplement her in-ring earnings and build a foundation for future financial security. Injuries, such as her shoulder dislocation, serve as reminders of the occupational hazards of wrestling and the importance of preparing for periods where physical recovery may temporarily limit active performance. By combining strategic financial planning with career management, Liv exemplifies the foresight required to sustain long-term stability in an unpredictable profession. Her approach reflects an awareness that wrestling success is not solely measured by accolades or visibility, but also by the ability to maintain financial independence and professional resilience, ensuring that she can continue pursuing her passion while safeguarding her long-term well-being. Legacy, influence, and role model status. Despite the challenges inherent in professional wrestling, Liv Morgan has begun to carve out a legacy that extends beyond in-ring accomplishments, resonating deeply with fans and colleagues alike. Her journey has positioned her as a role model for aspiring female wrestlers navigating a historically male-dominated industry, demonstrating that success requires a combination of athletic skill, emotional intelligence, and personal integrity. Morgan's willingness to embrace character evolution, confront professional setbacks, and maintain transparency with her audience strengthens her influence, creating a model for perseverance and authenticity. Observers frequently highlight her ability to combine vulnerability with resilience, presenting human stories that resonate with audiences while delivering compelling athletic performances. Liv's trajectory offers insights into longevity in wrestling, emphasizing that maintaining relevance and influence requires adaptability, consistent self-improvement, and the ability to forge meaningful connections with fans. Beyond championships or storyline prominence, her legacy is rooted in the demonstration of professionalism, strategic self-management, and personal growth, providing inspiration for both peers and fans who look to her as an example of determination, authenticity, and the power of resilience in a demanding profession. Current status and professional outlook. At 31 years of age, Liv Morgan continues to make significant contributions to WWE, performing on the Raw brand and maintaining her role within the Judgment Day stable, where she leverages her experience and skill to remain a versatile and compelling figure. Her current professional focus reflects a strategic balance between ambition and pragmatism. She continues to prioritize peak physical condition, manages the demands of high-profile performance schedules, and engages thoughtfully with her audience to cultivate a loyal fan base. Past injuries, such as her shoulder dislocation, serve as reminders of the occupational risks inherent in wrestling. Yet she has managed these challenges with care, ensuring that recovery and preventative measures allow for continued performance at a high level. Analysts note that her combination of in-ring ability, professional discipline, and personal branding positions her for sustained success within WWE, while also providing opportunities for expansion into other areas of entertainment or business ventures. By consciously managing health, career trajectory, and financial planning, Liv ensures that her current work not only delivers immediate results, but also establishes a foundation for long-term growth. Her outlook embodies a holistic approach to wrestling, blending athletic dedication, strategic foresight, and audience engagement, which together reinforce her status as a resilient and adaptable performer capable of thriving in a competitive and evolving industry. Personal resilience and fan engagement. Liv Morgan's distinguishing characteristic is her resilience, both as an athlete and as a public figure navigating a high-pressure profession. She has consistently demonstrated the ability to manage physical setbacks, such as injuries, alongside the emotional pressures of maintaining relevance in a demanding environment. By being transparent about her experiences, including rehabilitation, career uncertainty, and personal growth, she has cultivated a strong, authentic connection with fans who value honesty and relatability. This transparency allows audiences to see the human dimension behind the spectacle, fostering loyalty and admiration for her perseverance, adaptability, and professional integrity. Her approach to fan engagement, combining openness with disciplined performance, reinforces a narrative of resilience, showing that true success in wrestling involves more than in-ring victories. It is about navigating challenges with dignity, maintaining focus on improvement, and fostering genuine connections with audiences. Through her actions, Liv exemplifies the potential for professional wrestling to be both an athletic endeavor and a platform for storytelling, personal expression, and meaningful influence, offering lessons on perseverance, strategic thinking, and authentic engagement that resonate far beyond the squared circle. Conclusion: Gianna Jean Daddio, known as Liv Morgan, represents a modern professional wrestler whose career encompasses talent, resilience, and an acute awareness of the multifaceted demands of the profession. From her early days in Morristown, New Jersey, captivated by the artistry of wrestling, to her rise as a prominent performer on WWE's Raw brand, Liv's journey reflects a commitment to athletic excellence, professional growth, and personal development. She has confronted the physical realities of the sport, including injuries such as a dislocated shoulder, demonstrating patience, discipline, and strategic foresight in recovery while maintaining high-level performance. Alongside the physical demands, she has navigated the complexities of financial sustainability, public scrutiny, and career planning with maturity and foresight, ensuring long-term stability while pursuing her passion. Her legacy extends beyond championship titles or storylines, defined by authenticity, resilience, and her ability to connect with fans in a meaningful way. By balancing ambition with practicality, continuing to evolve as a performer, and engaging openly with her audience, Liv Morgan has established herself as a versatile, enduring, and inspiring figure in professional wrestling. Her journey exemplifies the intersection of perseverance, adaptability, and human connection, reinforcing that true impact in wrestling and life is measured not only by achievements, but by the ability to endure challenges, maintain integrity, and inspire others through dedication, transparency, and resilience.